and I had exchanged information with them, and I'm going to get with Mike and see if there's some way we can get them into town, because it was just a great event. There were hundreds and hundreds of people. Everybody was having a great time, and you know, there's certainly a lot of culture to be learned from. Also, in District 1, 14th Avenue South, you know, we adopted the abatement ordinance not too long ago, and I believe that's supposed to come online. Is that online now, Mike? You know, where we board up, and that according to William Waters, that's supposed to be.
Well, I think it's actually, the contracts are now coming back to you, so the ordinances are in place, the contracts to do the work will be coming for you, because we had to go out to RFP, and the funding's in place.
Well, my point is, I've been talking with William. There's a really tough piece of property down on 14th Avenue South. We're gonna try to put some volunteers together and get out there in the next weekend or two and see if we can't affect a little bit of beautification on a corner lot. So I'm looking forward to the staff's support on that. And if you're interested in volunteering, please just reach out to the city and they'll pass the information to me. We'll probably be 2 weekends, I think, from this week, not this weekend, but the following weekend. All right, thanks. That's all I got.
Commissioner McCoy? Anything?
No.
Okay. Commissioner Zerdy?
Thank you, Mayor. I guess really this Sunday we have our triathlon happening at the beach. We're looking for volunteers, heading up the volunteers for Bryant Park, which is part of the main run. So see if we can get as many folks out there to help us direct people to stay on the right.
Y'all aren't in it?
Oh, I'm in it.
Yeah. We're on the same team. So that Sunday, we're still looking for volunteers. You can contact, it's on the website, but Nadine is heading up the volunteer list. And then I'm going to be joining Commissioner Amoroso on Saturday. This is the correct Saturday, right?
Yes.
8 o'clock in the morning for a cleanup. It's at E Street. It's on E Street, South E Street. So we're going to have that for a couple of hours there. Gloves and stuff is being provided. So just come ready, stretch, help out. And I wanted to thank Greg for mentioning those Community Appearance Awards, which we've been working together, you and Anna Maria, and myself, as an ad hoc little group, again, to work with Dolores and our website eventually to get some of these things on there to promote the good, shiny, good side of the city. Thank you, Mayor.
Commissioner Amoroso?
Quite a lot going on. We have the new Lula maps are out. They're out in the hall if you want to take some. On September 28th in the plaza, we have Blessing of the Animals, which is a pet event, and there'll be everything pet related there. We have brought back the Chili Cook-Off. Chili Cook-Off is going to be the same day as our Veterans Day Parade in November. So we'll have the Veterans Day Parade in the morning starting at 11, and then the Chili Cook-Off will be in Bryant Park at 3. So also those flyers are out in the hall. A couple different things. I attended the business development meeting this morning that was sponsored by FAU and the Chamber. Great turnout. A lot of artists in the area came out and are very aggressive in moving the city forward with the arts, so that was a great thing. CRA is bringing forward an initiative to create a North Dixie Merchants Association to try to kickstart the merchants on the North Dixie Inn, actually educate the community and the realtors what actually can be done on North Dixie and what we can do to bring more people there. So that meeting will actually be September 23rd at the Shuffleboard Courts at 6 p.m. Also, I want to remind any downtown merchants that have cafe permits, the cafe permit meeting will be September 16th at Rogues at 6 p.m. and that's really to educate anyone with a cafe permit exactly where we are with Department of Transportation and what we need to do moving forward. So those are some of the upcoming things. I noticed Palm Beach Post is in the audience, so I'll give you all these flyers. Hopefully we can get some coverage. Thank you.
Thank you. Commissioner McCoy?
Just a clarification, is on the meeting at Brogues on, remind me the date again?
For the North Dixie,
No, the other one.
the cafe permits is the 16th.
And is that
Monday the
only
16th.
for establishments that currently have cafe or that have anything to do with outdoor tables?
And
More
we're
general.
encouraging everyone to come. It's really for outside cafe permits, anyone that it would apply to, but anyone that may have one in the future, like Rum Shack isn't open yet, or anyone that might need clarification. It's really for Lake and Lucerne because that's where DOT is, but anybody that needs some clarification, and we'll have staff there, and just making sure everybody's on the same page.
September 16th,
6 p.m. at Brogues.
Very good.
Okay. Thank you to the Vice Mayor for going to that Trinidad and Tobago. I
enjoyed it.
I'm not a spicy food person, but I learned about 6 different varieties of curries that day, and boy, was my mouth hot. It was quite the day, it was really terrific. So I'm excited about that. Also want to let you know, each year in October, it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and for the month of October, and we've always had a presentation here in City Hall before, before our regular commission meeting, but we're going to take it to the streets this year and do something a little bit bigger and have more people involved in it. So it's going to be held at the Cultural Plaza. I'm sorry, I forgot to bring the date on it. Do you have the date?
It's the first Friday
First Friday.
of October.
And we'll be lighting
On
up,
the avenue.
of course, Purple Lights is the traditional part of the program. So we'll be lighting up the Cultural Plaza, and we'll have a presentation there. And I would encourage all of you to please come out and join us. We have as the sheriff has reported many times, many incidents of that, and it's important, having been a victim of domestic violence many years ago. It's something near and dear to my heart, and I would like it very much if you guys could come out and participate, or if you know anybody.
First Friday, the
First-
4th?
The 4th,
Yes.
correct. And I'll give you more information as that date approaches. In some other news, also, we had some fires this week here in the city of Lake Worth. We have something coming up. The American Red Cross, the Palm Beaches and Treasure Coast Region, Compass, and Palm Beach County Fire Rescue are going to partner on Saturday, the 7th, from 10 until noon, to educate residents in Lake Worth about fire prevention and fire awareness. The event will mark the 12th anniversary of the 9/11 attacks for the September 11th National Day of Service and Remembrance. Volunteers will be on hand to educate visitors at the Compass Community Center. It's right here on 201 North Dixie. They're going to be educating people about fire prevention, and Palm Beach County Fire Rescue will be on hand to discuss fire awareness and tips to prevent house fires. In addition, and this is really important, Red Cross volunteers are going to go door to door in the community to discuss fire prevention tips from North 3rd Street to South 3rd Street and A Street to H Street. And they're actually going to go door to door and leave some information with people, so timely and certainly very much appreciated. All right, thanks folks. Moving on, public participation of non